In Universe 7, Whis was on Earth enjoying some pudding he had just bought, and while eating his delicious pudding, the angel realized that Goku had not yet completely mastered Ultra Instinct, as there were still clear flaws when Goku uses this technique. Whis continues eating the pudding while deciding whether or not to interfere with Goku's training. He throws a coin left over from the change in the air to turn heads or tails. If it was tails, he would interfere, and if it was heads, he would not interfere. Before the coin even started to fall, he recovered it when he realized that the coin came up tails. Whis was happy as he was going to help Goku in his training, but before that he went back to eating the last spoonfuls of his sweet caramel pudding. But this time I was thinking about how I would train the Saiyan. After finishing the pudding, Whis closes his eyes and concentrates, reliving the memories of all the times he's been in space, trying to remember all the planets he's ever seen. The angel did this trying to remember and calculate which one had the strongest gravity, and he went to one of these planets using his Rubik's Cube to confirm. Whis arriving on the planet and observes that the gravity is much stronger than he imagined, and the planet's sky shines very brightly. Whis decides that this is the perfect planet to start training with Goku. Whis returns to Earth and goes to Goku, and without even caring about what he was doing, he greets the Saiyan. Whis said, "Hello Goku, I realized that you haven't mastered Ultra Instinct yet, and I'm really excited to help you with that. I prepared some training for you. What do you think?" said Whis, showing concern for the Saiyan. Goku is surprised by Whis' arrival, and soon has a smile on his face as he's excited about the idea. Goku responds, "Whis, what a sudden visit. Of course I accept this training, after all I need to get stronger, and I'm sure I'll improve a lot if I train with you." Whis even tried to talk about the technical part of the training, but soon remembered that Goku isn't very good at that part and decided to go straight to practice. The two went to this unknown planet, and Goku quickly noticed the strong gravity there. Goku commented, "Wow, I'm starting to understand why you chose this place, Whis. Gravity is strong. But please, I've been in greater gravity." Whis took weights and put them on Goku's arms and legs, almost making him lose his balance. Goku said, "Will it be with weights? Okay? I used to do this, but never with something this heavy. But I'm fine." And before Goku could open his mouth to speak, there was still one detail missing that Whis hadn't told him. Whis comments, "Silly guy, we're on the side where there's no light, but the training starts on the other side, where it's daytime." Whis said before teleporting them both to the other side of the planet. Goku quickly showed strong discomfort in his eyes, closing them immediately, and as soon as he closed them, he was hit in the face by Whis with his stick. Whis commented, "To improve your Ultra Instinct, you first have to improve your instinct, so your vision will be weakened and your movements will also be reduced to increase your strength and improve your reaction time. But I won't start with the baton," spoke Whis as he prepared to release ki blasts at Goku. Goku didn't even have time to think before he was hit by the first ki attack, and the same happened with the second, the third, and so on. Goku was closer to dodging each time he tried, but Whis released more ki attacks in short intervals, little longer than 1 second. The Saiyan noticed the noise the ki blast made, but he only moved when it was close, and the weights didn't let him dodge instantly, as they were very heavy. Thinking about all this, after several attacks from Whis, Goku dodges one, but before he could celebrate or rest, he was hit by Whis' 13th ki attack. Whis warns, this training also requires a little focus without celebrations and rests while in the middle of a test, Whis said with a stiff tone. Whis launched the 14th ki attack, and Goku dodged and did the same with the 15th ki attack and after these attacks. Whis warns, "I'm going to reduce the interval between attacks a little, okay?" Warned Whis before releasing ki blasts with intervals 6 times shorter than the last one. Goku was impressed when he heard the sound and still managed to dodge the first ki blast, but was unable to dodge the other ki blasts that came after it. Goku couldn't use his vision, and the weights made the Saiyan's movements so difficult that he didn't see how to overcome this obstacle, and the ki attacks came in different directions and from different places, but Goku didn't know how he would resolve this without seeing. Until after being hit several times, he realizes that even with ridiculously tiny intervals, you can hear the sound of each attack separately, and with that, he began to notice the differences and learn to deduce where each attack goes and where it comes from. Whis smiles proudly before saying, "Now the speed of the projectiles will increase and the noise will become a little more subtle," said Whis before releasing ki blasts 12 times faster than the previous ones. Goku was hit again as he was surprised by the speed of the attacks, but this time he knew what to do. He just had to do what he was already doing, but much faster. And after being hit several times, he got the hang of it and started dodging like a master. Whis suddenly tried to increase the speed of the attacks, reduce the noise and the intervals between each attack without warning, but Goku was still able to dodge the ki blasts. Whis, seeing Goku's evolution, teleported them back to the darkest side of the planet and took Goku's weights off so they could talk. Whis said, "Goku, you did very well. You've learned to use your hearing to dodge blows in a more refined way, but the training isn't over yet." "Tact is also very important," said Whis before flicking Goku's head to illustrate what tact means. Goku's face shows that he didn't understand exactly what he was supposed to do. Goku replied, "But how can feeling an attack make me dodge it? To feel the blow, I have to be hit. It's impossible for me to do that." Whis knows that the explanation won't do any good, so the dolls eat to regain their strength since they spent a long time training. After the snack, Whis launches a ki blast at Goku, who closes his eyes and moves to the only place he wouldn't be hit. The ki attacks pass close to Goku, but don't hit him. Whis smiles when he sees that Goku has actually learned. The two go to the light part of the planet and Whis puts the weights on Goku's body again. Goku strikes a pose and prepares to hear the ki attack, but Goku receives a different attack from Whis, who hits him with his staff. Whis warns, "Now there won't be ki blasts. I'll hit you with my stick myself," said Whis after starting attacks at the same speed as the ki blasts. Goku knows this time interval and knows when the blows will come, but he doesn't know where the blow is coming from or how Whis will hit. Goku tries to perceive the sound or anything that would help, but he can't perceive anything. Goku gets hit for a long time until he dodges a blow for the first time, but he doesn't know how and gets hit again. Goku couldn't stop thinking until he dodged again, but this time he knew how he did it. Whis was purposely making extravagant and unnecessary movements to make the air move as well. The Saiyan had noticed the vibration of the air across his skin Goku was using touch to dodge, but it was much more difficult than the previous one. Even at intervals longer than 1 second, it took him a while to get the hang of it. Until at a certain point, Goku was already dodging the blows. Whis didn't warn anything, but he started launching stronger attacks at shorter intervals with less extravagant and clumsy movements, and it gradually became more difficult. Every now and then Goku was hit by Whis, but over time, he started to adapt to the new speeds without being hit. Whis tried to slow down and speed up again suddenly, but Goku wasn't hit. Whis tried to mix ki attacks with physical blows, but Goku still dodged. Whis then removes Goku's weights, and the two return to Earth. Whis opened a chest and took out something that he was going to give to the Saiyan if he finished the first part of the training, and as he did, the angel had no choice. He said, "Goku, you have completed the first part of the training and improved your natural instinct. The next training will require you to be in Ultra Instinct as we will train with it," spoke Whis before delivering an angel's clothes to Goku, and they begin to plan the second part of the plan to train Goku. On planet Earth, Whis continues to reflect until he develops a training plan that will make Goku successful, mainly because Whis will need Goku's help for something he has not yet revealed to the Saiyan, but he would reveal to Goku soon that he will have to go to Hell and fight with Janemba. But for now, Whis just wanted to help Goku in the evolution of his training, and after so much thinking, Whis already knew how he would continue training with Goku. Goku was looking at himself in his new angel clothes and looking from all angles. He didn't know why he had to use it. Whis proposes, "Hey Goku, the angel clothes look great on you. I can't wait to see you fight in them." Whis laughs in a gentle way and continues talking. Whis said, "I thought for hours and hours about how to proceed with your training. Anyway, far be it from me to offend you, but you are clearly not someone intelligent, and the next enemies you will face will certainly be geniuses. You urgently need to work on your intelligence in combat and outside of it, but I won't be able to manage you all day, so I want you to create a habit of studying, playing chess, solving puzzles, and anything else that stimulates your intelligence for an hour each day." Combined, Whis said, disappointing Goku and making him feel discouraged. Goku thought his training was going to be about combat, but apparently that wasn't what he expected. Instead of combat, he will have to deal with something he doesn't like 1 hour a day for an indefinite period of time. Goku knows that it is necessary and that the path will not be easy. He will have to have discipline. Goku responds in a low voice, "Okay, Mr. Whis, but will I have to study while using Ultra Instinct at the same time? How will this work?" said Goku, confused, because Whis said in the last training that the next one would need Ultra Instinct. Whis laughs at Goku's confusion as he didn't expect Goku to remember this. Whis looks at the Saiyan, who has a confused and silly look, and reveals what was supposed to be a surprise. Whis says happily, "I didn't want you to ruin the surprise. Your training also involves combat, obviously. We'll have to go to a desert planet again, but this time it's not too uncomfortable, although I would think it would be better if it were. Let's go and you will understand in practice. We know that you work better that way, and that it would be a waste of time if I tried to explain it verbally," said Whis before taking the two to a much more pleasant planet than the last time. Goku stretches and warms up once he realizes Whis is about to fight him. Whis distances himself a lot from Goku before advancing towards him at high speed. Goku hears the sound of his opponent's Kai being provoked and feels the wind being pushed against his own body and dodges Whis's attack, but the angel doesn't stop what he is doing and attacks again with sequences of punches and kicks. He only uses melee strikes and hits Goku several times, but none of them are really effective. The two continue fighting for a long time. Goku is getting worn out and Whis hasn't been hit once. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan God and returns to combat, demanding more from the angel, but is still unable to hit him. Whis insists on melee attacks that hit Goku, causing him to transform once again and wear himself out even more. Whis smiles and continues in the same pattern until Goku finally transforms into Ultra Instinct. As soon as the angel sees his disciple in this mode, he kicks his opponent in the stomach that causes him to de-transform. Goku falls to the ground and Whis lands next to him with food, some things to take care of Goku, and help with his rest and a chessboard. Goku asks, "Why did you do that? I don't understand. If the objective of the training was to make me last longer in Ultra Instinct mode, then why end the fight as soon as I transform? And why did you bring a chessboard here?" said the Saiyan. He made it clear that he wasn't questioning the way Whis teaches. He was just trying to understand what he should do. Whis responds, "This training is about intelligence." Goku is surprised as he couldn't see where he would work on his intelligence in this training. Whis clarifies, "You would have taken that kick if you weren't so tired. You waited until the last second to transform, and I am clearly an opponent who would need you at your best to be defeated. Chess is for you to learn to predict what your opponent will do, using intelligence. I'm going to teach you how to play, and you're going to have to think about all the possible moves and find out how I play until you defeat me. But of course, I'm going to take it easy to make this possible." Whis has difficulty teaching Goku the rules, as he took a long time to learn, and the first matches made it clear that Goku would need weeks to defeat. But after a few matches, Goku began to notice patterns in the way his opponent played. The situations in which he played defensively or offensively, the openings he left, the way he attacked. Everything was becoming clearer in Goku's mind. Goku understands what Whis wants and says, "Let's fight again. I think I understand what you want me to do," said Goku, assuming a fighting stance while Whis did the same. During the fight, Goku proves what he was thinking. Whis is acting the same way he acts in chess, opening his guard at the same moments and attacking in the same way. But Goku didn't have enough power to take advantage of this. It was then that he understood that if he transformed, Whis would be more careful with these gaps. But he couldn't delay too much or end up getting worn out again. Whis executes a blow and leaves an opening. Goku executes a kick to hit Whis's chest and activates Ultra Instinct in the middle of executing the blow, hitting Whis, who remained motionless and indifferent to the kick. Whis is filled with pride and says, "Congratulations, you did well," said Whis as he watched Goku de-transform. Goku thanks him. "He wouldn't have made it if it weren't for chess. You really thought about every detail. But I don't see how that increases the time I'm transformed," said Goku. Causing Whis to clarify again, Whis patiently responds, "If you use Ultra Instinct at the right time, you can stay transformed longer. Thank you for today, Goku. But next time you will increase your power even more. The next step of your training will be in Hell, and there you will train your power and maybe even find an opponent to rival you. I want you to honor the mantle I gave you, which really suits you," Whis said while looking at Goku, who was scared without understanding what Hell had to do with his Ultra Instinct training. In Universe 7, after Goku finally reached his peak training while being with Whis, he was finally ready to go to Hell. Despite not being 100% successful at this point, Goku felt that he would achieve the true perfection of Ultra Instinct, but he would only achieve this against a difficult opponent to deal with. Whis said, "Hey, Goku, I need your help. That was the reason for so much training. I apologize I didn't tell you before, because because I didn't want to disturb the focus of your training, but something is happening in hell that could cause a distortion to our reality, and that it could be a problem. I'm not sure, but I believe that the cause of this problem is a Makai. That is, it is a demon, and its name is Janemba. Goku said, so that's why you were training me. Whis, there's no need to apologize, it's okay anyway, I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of the new training, Goku said, excited to know that he would have a new opponent to test his powers. Goku said, very well, Whis, I feel like I'm ready now. I'll go to hell with my teleportation, but since I can't go there directly, I'll have to take a shortcut with Lord Kaio, said Goku while placing his fingers on his forehead, concentrating to locate the presence of Lord Kaio. Whis said, well, that was going to happen one time or another. You really aren't afraid, are you? Well, I see that you are determined, and this is definitely something crucial in training, so I wish you luck in this battle. See you later, Mr. Goku. Bye-bye, said Whis, who expressed an excited smile on his face. At the same moment, Goku showed a small smile, and in the blink of an eye, it had disappeared from Whis' eyes. At that exact moment, Goku was already on Lord Kaio's planet, and was talking a little with his former master. Lord Kai, at first glance, was surprised by Goku's visit, as the Saiyan hadn't been visiting him lately, so his visit was at least somewhat questionable. Lord Kaio said, well, what do we have here? So you finally remembered that I exist, didn't you? Why did you come here? What you want? I hope you don't want to get me into trouble again. If this is the case, don't insist. I will not help you no matter how you ask me. But on the other hand, if you want to hear my ingenious jokes, I will be happy to make you laugh, ha 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 ha, said Mr. Kaio, reluctant to help the Saiyan, but was hoping that Goku would want to hear one of his jokes. Goku said, sorry Mr. Kaio, but I didn't come here to hear your jokes. In fact, I'm dealing with something quite important, so I humbly ask you to help me with this. Don't worry, you won't get hurt or anything like that. After all, I would never do that. The matter is something a little more urgent, said Goku, showing a serious and worrying look on his face. Lord Kaio, who was previously imagining loud jokes to tell the Saiyan, suddenly falls into a tremendous silence, thoughtful, analyzing the situation. He knew that the moment Goku showed such a serious look, things were really complicated. So without any sign of resistance, he decided to listen to what the Saiyan had to say. Goku said, it's even strange that you apparently don't know, since you can hear everything with your antennas, right? Well, I assume you can't hear things coming from hell. Anyway, the point is that hell is going through immense difficulties in its administration. Currently, the registration of souls is decreasing significantly, and there is certainly a reason for that, said Goku while looking at Lord Kaio, who was just listening to what he had to say. Mr. Kaio said, what? Is hell going through trouble? But this is impossible. In all of history, Enma Daioh never had any problems or glaring difficulties in managing hell or paradise. Something strange must be happening to cause such a thing, said Lord Kaio while waving his antennae with extreme speed, expressing his nervousness. Goku said, well, from what I was informed by Whis, hell governs its souls with a large machine, and in that machine, all the evil of the souls that go to hell are locked inside it, so that the souls of the guy's evil people can be purified and thus reincarnate in our world. But currently, it appears that this same machine is malfunctioning, and the record of souls is getting smaller and smaller within that machine, Goku said while scratching his head in a sign of concern. Lord Kaio, well, surely some soul must have been smart enough to be able to do something, although I find it difficult since they are just souls. Anyway, now I know that you came this way just so you could get to hell faster. In that case, go Goku, I hope you can solve this problem, said Lord Kaio while smiling at the Saiyan, hoping that he would solve this problem. Mr. Kaio said, oh my goodness, did you change your clothes? Speaking of which, your hair is different too. Goku, what does that mean? Goku's master said, while he was begging for explanations. Goku said, did you only realize this now? Damn, although you're a genius at crafting jokes, you're not that good at paying attention to details, are you? I've been training with Whis recently. According to him, he was having a bad feeling about all this, and just in case, he wanted to train me so I could reach a new level. I was also wanting to improve my level, so things ended up going better than I thought, said the Saiyan while saying these words with his arms crossed. Mr. Kaio said, it really is something incredible. I feel that you are quite different. You will definitely be able to solve this problem easily. Ha 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 ha! After all, a man in white always symbolizes death coming. Ha 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 ha! Lord Kaio laughed as he leaned on Goku, laughing so hard at his own joke. Goku hadn't understood the joke, but even so, he pretended to smile and then disappeared completely with the use of his teleportation. Goku had finally reached hell. Goku said, these bears are still here. I remember when I came here to get Frieza for the Tournament of Power anyway. I can't lose now. Goku was finally able to see the machine that Whis talked about so much. It was a gigantic machine, with no tone. but contrary to what it appeared, a great presence was unmasked. Goku felt that countless souls were inside that device, and at the same moment he was about to get closer, he felt that the device was about to explode. Quickly, Goku ran at high speed and moved away from the scene, ending up on a hill due to the impact of the explosion. It was possible to see a large amount of smoke. A curious figure was present. His name was Janemba. Goku had no idea who that guy was, however, he knew that his duty was to stop him, so Goku quickly attacked the demon. Janemba easily dodged all the attacks, and to Goku's surprise, Janemba didn't retaliate or anything like that. Goku just felt a huge wind hitting his stomach, which made him fly a few meters. At that exact moment, Mr. Enmadayo ends up communicating with Goku through the sky of hell. It was possible to see the big face of Mr. Enmadayo, who was watching everyone in his room. Enmadayo said, "Goku, listen, this individual, whoever he is actually the set of all the evil souls that were inside that machine. He is evil incarnate. All the evil in the world is present in him, and because of this, I ask that you do not try to convince him, talk to him, or anything related in the end. It is completely useless," Mr. Enmadayo commented, trying to warn Goku. Goku said, "Don't worry, Enmadayo, I will be careful. Don't worry, I will take care of him and I will solve the complicated situation you are in, rest assured," said Goku, who was positioning himself in his combat pose, waiting for Janemba to advance. Janemba, who was just looking at Goku from afar, suddenly had a look of disgust on his face and decided to attack him. Goku was surprised. Janemba's speed was surprising, and the scariest thing about it all was that Janemba had just been born. That is, he was just getting used to battle or the ways of fighting. Goku, on the other hand, assessed the situation with caution. He dodged all of Janemba's attacks with some ease, but he soon realized that Janemba's blows were very strange. With each blow that Janemba delivered, Goku felt that she was taking damage internally. It was as if her soul or organs were being completely deteriorated. Janemba continued to fight against the Saiyan, and soon after, he drew a sword that he had just created. Goku is surprised, but in any case, this didn't let him get in the way of his fight, and he continued fighting, throwing blows, kicks, knees, etc., punching Janemba several times. Janemba was starting to get hurt, and quickly used his sword and tried to cut Goku, but the Saiyan managed to dodge and deliver a large, decisive punch to the demon's stomach. Goku felt that his Ultra Instinct was improving during the battle. He felt that if he continued fighting against Janemba, he would be able to achieve tremendous results. And so he did. He continued to fight against that demon, dodging, punching, and so on. Goku was determined to end this fight, and for that to happen, he had to finally use his Ultra Instinct with total mastery. In hell, Goku and Janemba were prepared to fight. They both moved away, and Goku reached the peak of his transformation. Now they were prepared to fight in earnest and cause destruction in that location. The scene began to shape quickly. The hell they were in ended up becoming dark with several rose petals. Thus, their fight had finally started again. Janemba went at Goku, trying to land a punch, but when Goku simply raised his guard to block the blow, Janemba used a surprise strike to release a blast of energy right at Goku's chest. The blow hit hard, and Goku was thrown away. The smoke that emerged from the blow caused Goku's vision to become a little blurry, and he couldn't see the Janemba properly. Then your opponent, taking advantage of this small distraction to try to land a blow with his sword. However, thanks to his Ultra Instinct, Goku managed to dodge the blow by quickly counter-attacking with a quick kick to Janemba's face, which also sent the demon flying away. Goku took advantage, and with his fast speed, he arrived behind Janemba, punching him in the back that sent him flying. While Janemba floated through the air due to Goku's blow, the Saiyan prepared an attack, using an extremely powerful Kamehameha to hit Janemba. As soon as Janemba saw Goku's Kamehameha, he quickly recovered himself in the air, and launched a quick counter-attack with a devastating blast that collided with the Kamehameha. The shockwave from the two blows caused enormous destruction across the scene they were in, and the two were thrown away and were buried by several pieces of debris that fell on top of them. Goku got up panting from the fight until that moment. Janemba, on the other hand, also got up and didn't seem so tired from the fight. On the contrary, he seemed to be adapting to Goku's way of fighting. However, just like Janemba, Goku's Ultra Instinct was also improving even further. Therefore, Goku was in shape and prepared for combat. But Goku's physique was also quite deteriorated, as he had a lot of injuries due to the fight he was having. Janemba quickly got up, drawing his sword and going at Goku again. He made a quick movement and hit Goku's chest, causing a diagonal wound, causing considerable damage to Goku. Janemba said, "You fool! I will slice you and defeat you!" Janemba said with a lot of hatred and quickly delivering blows to Goku. After this scream, Janemba threw an extremely powerful punch in the middle of Goku's stomach, causing unbearable pain that made the Saiyan scream. But Goku quickly recovered, throwing a punch right in the middle of Janemba's face that also sent him flying away. Both faced each other and Goku attacked Janemba once again, delivering a powerful blow straight to Janemba's chin, which made the creature fly away, falling to the ground and staying there. Throwing his body back, Janemba used this momentum to get back on his feet, quickly attacking Goku and landing a blow right on the Saiyan's stomach again. The blow was so powerful that Goku simply became unconscious for a few thousandths of a second. But those small seconds that he was unconscious were all that was necessary for Janemba to continue attacking. Taking advantage of the Saiyan being unconscious, the demon fired a blast of energy at close range again, which caused Goku to be thrown at that moment, and the clothes that Whis had given to Goku were completely destroyed. Goku used all his strength to plant his feet on the ground, and in this way he managed to remain standing. He took advantage of the fact that Janemba had just delivered his blow and advanced towards Janemba, landing a knee on Janemba's face. At the same moment, Goku grabbed Janemba's arm and began to spin through the air, throwing it into the sky. Again, Goku spared no effort and used an amount of energy to launch a Kamehameha, but Janemba managed to dodge it at the last second. But Goku managed to break a part of Janemba's sword. But at the same moment, Janemba managed to repair his sword again, so he returned to combat using it. Janemba quickly flew at Goku using his fast speed. However, Goku also went at him. Both went at their maximum speed to make a simultaneous strike. Goku went to prepare a punch while Janemba went to land a blow with his sword. The tip of Janemba's sword touched Goku's fist, and at that moment there was simply a shockwave that once again destroyed the entire surrounding scene. The dust kept rising from the place. The two were lying on the ground. Janemba got up and the dust slowly settled, and we realized that Janemba's sword was completely destroyed and could no longer be repaired. However, as soon as he gets up, we also see that his fist has also been completely damaged. He could still use his fist, but it was injured. But Goku also had his fist injured, but he could still use his fist to attack the Janemba, and so he did. Goku quickly went at Janemba, delivering a quick and accurate blow to Janemba's chin that also caused the creature to faint for a few thousandths of a second. And those thousandths were enough for Goku to simply prepare a Kamehameha and release it right into Janemba's chest. Goku said, "Take this, I will defeat you," said Goku while loading and releasing his Kamehameha. The attack carried out by Goku was accurate, and Janemba suffered the impact of the blow. At first it seemed that Janemba had been exterminated from existence. He seemed to have been erased, however, as soon as the dust settled. Goku noticed that Janemba had been hurt a lot, but that he had not yet been defeated. Goku then saw no other way. He would have to use an even more powerful blow to exterminate the Janemba once and for all. While Janemba recovered, Goku distanced himself and prepared to fight again. Janemba now only had one arm because of Goku's powerful attack. But that didn't stop Janemba, who landed a flying kick with both feet straight into Goku's stomach, which caused the Saiyan to be thrown away. Goku thought he would need a more powerful blow, something that would end Janemba's soul. As Janemba advanced towards Goku, he retreated with his guard up, avoiding any attack that Janemba could apply. Ultra Instinct helped a lot in this regard, since while Goku left his mind clear, his body moved freely and he dodged most attacks. In the previous moments that Janemba managed to land a few blows on Goku, it was when Goku's mind was distracted thinking about some blow. But now Goku's mind was completely clear, and now Janemba couldn't land any more hits on Goku. However, in a flash, Goku thought, if Janemba is a demon, then he feeds on negative things, so an attack with only pure energy is made against him. It will certainly be the end of Janemba, and that's what the Saiyan did. Goku took advantage of the distance and concentrated a small sphere with only positive energy, pure energy, that he had and could use at that moment. Goku said, "Thank you very much for the fight, Janemba. I learned some things from you. I hope we can face each other again. Goodbye," said Goku, closing his hands and concentrating his purified energy. A small sphere of bright lights forms in Goku's hand, and in a quick counterattack, Janemba tries to hit the Saiyan, but Goku dodges and releases this sphere right into Janemba's chest, which completely disintegrates the creature from existence. Goku was panting, his body began to lock up and his energy ran out. He remained in a resting position, his hair returned to normal. Then he raised his fists high in the air, signaling that he won the fight and that he came out alive. Goku said, "Finally, I learned some new things. Now I can rest." said Goku, dizzy and falling to the ground, completely exhausted by this battle. He still wasn't 100% used to the full use of Ultra Instinct. The fight was over and the winner was Saiyan Goku. Guys, this is how we end our story. Did you like it? Tell me, did you like Janemba's return? Don't forget to like and also subscribe to the channel. Bye!